Hey, what is up, mortals? It is TCCrew here with a new video for you. Welcome to part 2 of What If Deku Had a Copy Quirk. I just wanted to greet you guys by just saying, sit back and relax, you're in for a treat. So we begin. So I see that both Katsuki and Izuku want to go to UA. The teacher said, as the room got quiet and everyone could hear little crackles. Deku! The fuck are you thinking? The blonde boy yelled from the top of his lungs. I'll kill you if you apply! The green-haired boy stared at Katsuki as his desk got scorched. I can do what I want, Kachan. You don't control me. Izuku leaned back on his chair as he whispered something to the boy next to him. Oi, don't ignore me, Deku! An explosion went off at Izuku, pushing him to the back of the classroom. You can never be better than me! What if Katsuki failed to notice was the boy behind him, stretching his fingers to tie the blonde's shoelaces. Katsuki fell flat on his face. Ow, that must have hurt. The green-haired boy radiated sass. Everyone started laughing at the blonde boy on the floor. You useless nerd! All you do is copy weak quirks! The boy struggled to get to his feet. Aw, that's sweet. Izuku stared at Katsuki with confidence in his eyes. You're calling your quirk weak. How humble. Little sparks came out of the freckled boy's hands. Izuku, Katsuki, enough both of you, and no quirks. The teacher shouted, which made everyone go quiet. I believe both of you will make it into UA without a problem. At the end of the school, it was only Katsuki and Izuku left in the playground. Oi, Deku! We aren't done here yet! The loud blonde started to sprint at the freckled boy. As Katsuki went to hit Izuku, he just ducked under his arm. You always start your fight with a right hook. The green-haired boy set off an explosion that sent Bakugo flying. And you called your quirk weak. I think it's pretty strong. Izuku started running towards the blonde. Get up and fight! As the blonde boy got up, another explosion went off, pushing him further back. I won't lose to someone like you! Katsuki jumped up, sending barrages of explosions at the green-haired boy. Izuku staggered back, expecting to see his stomach scorched, but to his surprise, his clothes were only slightly burnt. Hey, Katsuki! A slight sense of fear ran down the blonde boy's spine. How dare you use my quirk! Bakugo got ready to let off another explosion. I thought you were smart. Izuku ran close to the floor, dodging explosions after explosions. Once Midoriya got close enough. I win! The freckled boy undercut the blonde, sending him to the ground. As Katsuki hit the ground, a sense of doubt rushed through him. He believed he couldn't beat Izuku. See you later, Katsuki Bakugo. The green-haired boy ran off, while Bakugo was laying there thinking about how he could beat Deku. You should have seen his face. It was priceless. Izuku laughed into the phone next to his ear. A nasally and cocky voice came from the phone. Once the laugh stopped. Do you wanna go train? I found this beach that we could train on. Sure, I'll be happy too. But I gotta go, so see ya, idiot. The green boy said as he went under a bridge. See ya, Liz. Nato cut off as Izuku hung up and put his phone in his pocket. The green-haired boy noticed the manhole cover burst out from the ground, and a slime-like creature flew out and leapt onto the boy. You will be a great vessel, the villain said very creepily. Izuku panicked, trying to find a way to get out, so he let off a few sparks, but nothing happened. This quirk will do nicely. You will be amazing. As the slime villain tried to take over the boy's body, a 7-foot figure jumped out of the manhole. Have no fear, for I am here! It was All Might, the one and only. Izuku's eyes sparkled as he got to see his favorite hero in action. Texas Smash! A great crosswind sent the villain everywhere, and Izuku was barely conscious. Oh, All Might? The green-haired boy said with what little strength he had left. All Might put the villain in 2 bottles that he got from a shop, and took the boy to some place safe. Wake up, young one! The bulky man said, standing over Izuku. Izuku groaned as he slowly opened his eyes and got up. All Might! The green-haired boy shouted.
Could you sign my notebook? Actually, twice so I can give one to my friend.
Izuku started mumbling.
Hey, calm down, kid. I'll sign your book.
All Might said, trying not to cough.
Hell yeah! That's one for me and one for Nato.
Once All Might finished signing his notebook, Izuku said something that surprised All Might.
Why do you have 8 quirks?
How did you know that?
All Might stuttered, trying to find out why and how this kid knows about all his quirks.
Well, that's part of my quirk. I can see which people have quirks by seeing their different glows.
Izuku explained, staring at a weird, multicolored glow.
Well, kid, don't you dare go telling your friends about the...
All Might was caught off as a cloud of smoke appeared around him. All Might came out of the smoke as this skinny, weak old man.
Oh, All Might? What happened to you?
The freckled boy was shocked to see the #1 hero become a fragile bystander.
I have a time limit on my quirk, meaning that this is what I normally look like. Sorry if it wasn't the person you expected.
All Might raised his shirt to show his side caved in.
I have a time limit because of this. I got in a fight several years ago.
Midoriya was shocked and speechless. He didn't know what to do. He just stood there and watched.
I see. You don't know what to say, do you?
The skinny man said with an empty look in his eyes.
You look so empty. I thought you could smile through anything.
The green-haired boy was terrified to hear All Might's answer.
That's just an act to stop everyone else from worrying. Smile in the face of danger, but I'm scared all the time.
The skinny man explained while looking at the floor. Izuku's jaw dropped as he realized that the symbol of peace was just an act to stop others from fearing the worst.
So, boy, what is your quirk?
The skinny man said, curiously.
I'm Izuku Midoriya, and my quirk is called Mimicry. I can copy a quirk as long as I know how it works.
The green-haired boy took a minute to breathe.
Also, once I copy a quirk, I can keep it till I forget how it works.
All Might was amazed, but careful to not tell the boy about his quirk.
Wow, copy quirks are very rare in Japan. Plus, with that type of copy quirk, you will become a great hero.
The freckled boy nearly broke down from hearing the #1 hero say he will become a great hero.
Well, I have to take this guy to the police station.
All Might looked down at his pockets to see an eyeball staring back at him from inside a bottle.
Goodbye, young Midoriya.
The freckled boy's eyes lit up to hear his name come out of the greatest hero's mouth.
I still can't believe you met All Might.
Monoma said as he put the signature in his backpack like a secret document.
I still can't believe it myself.
Midoriya said as both the boys walked down to the beach. Both the boys stood frozen as they saw someone there training. It was the loud blonde.
I don't think we should be here.
Izuku whispered to the boy next to him.
Why not?
The other blonde boy questioned the freckled boy.
That's my wannabe bully. He's one of the nastiest people I know.
The green-haired boy decided that they would go train at a gym instead of fixing the beach. After 10 months of hard and excruciating training, the day arrived.
Hey, Nato!
Izuku yelled.
Let's go together.
Both boys walked with each other to the entrance of the UA announcement hall.
This is scary. What if we fail?
The blonde boy said with fear in his eyes.
You idiot! Of course! We won't fail. It will be totally fine.
Izuku reassured Nato.
Okay.
Monoma calmed himself down.
As long as you think so.
Welcome, little listeners, to the UA entrance exam!
Everyone in the building cheered to President Mike's entrance.
Oh my god, it's President Mike. I love his podcasts.
The young blonde said with excitement and glee.
Excuse me, my interruption, but the blonde boy right there will not stop talking.
The tall boy with glasses pointed to Monoma.
Could you please stop it?
Sorry.
Nato covered back into his chair and waited for it to end. After everyone finished the written assessment, it was time for the main event.
Hey, you!
The green-haired boy shouted at the boy with glasses.
I'm sorry about my friend. He can be a bit much sometimes.
The other boy turned around.
That is quite all right. I hope I'll be seeing you after the exam.
Hey, Izuku, To the freckled boy's amazement, both of them got put into the same exam area. Do your best out there. And with that, the horns went off and the gates were opened. With everyone running in, Midoriya set small sparks in his fingers, made them bigger and bigger until he was lifted off the ground and flying to find some robots. Izuku was speeding past everyone, getting points after points until everyone shivered in fear as they heard a great big explosion come from the distance.
Help!
A girl screamed, making Izuku and Nato freeze as they witnessed person after person run in the opposite direction.
Monoma, you deal with the robot. I got the girl.
With a shot of confidence, the young man sprinted towards the robot.
Please help me!
The brown-haired girl said, still struggling to get her leg unstuck.
Don't worry, my friend will save you.
Monoma tapped the girl's head and charged for the massive robot looming over them all.
Float.
The blonde boy yelled as he touched the robot, lifting it by only a few inches.
Now, Zuku!
The freckled boy's hands glowed a faint lilac as he started pulling the rubble off the brown-haired girl.
Run to safety!
The green-haired boy shouted as he started flying with crackles coming from his hands.
Release.
Monoma let the robot crash back down, making it lose its balance. Midoriya leapt at the robot, sending a massive explosion right at the legs.
Wow, that was unexpected.
Everyone, including the announcer, watched as Izuku blew up the Zero-Pointer's legs to bits. President Mike screamed with excitement as everyone else cheered for the two boys that defeated the massive robot that was now lying on the floor.
We did it, Nato!
The blonde boy turned to the green-haired boy.
We sure did it, Izuku.
Both smiled as they saw all the people clap at the heroics the two boys performed. An alarm went off straight after the announcer finished screaming down the mic. Thank you all for sticking around, and I hope that you enjoyed. Before you leave, we would just like to let you know that We the Celestials has many other channels for your entertainment and viewing purposes. All the information you'll need is right below here in the description, so feel free to check out all the other incredible projects our team creates. Secondly, on behalf of We the Celestials, I'd like to thank everyone involved in the production of today's awesome content. Their details will be in the description below. That's all for today's video, so goodbye and have a divine day.